Alright y'all, so the bow video worked out really well, so I didn't go ahead and record the third bow. I just went ahead and made it, and now we're going to use the Fluff Box to make our bows pretty. If you guys don't have a Fluff Box, they're $15 from probowthehand.com. Probably one of the best investments that you'll make if you're trying to sell wreaths. You can make some amazing pieces with the Pro Bow the Hand, and then this just takes them over the top. So if you're going to try to sell wreaths, definitely check out Regina's website, Pro Bow the Hand. Purchase a Pro Bow large, the Fluff Box, and the extra spool holder. Together it'll be about $55-ish plus shipping. Totally worth it. So to use the Fluff Box, we take our bow, take the wires that are coming out the bottom, loop them through the eye hook here so that it's standing up, and then wrapping around the nail head. And that just holds it in place so that we can pull and tug and manipulate the bow to all the places that we want. So to fluff out the Terri bow, if you guys don't know the history behind the Terri bow, Terri Lynn Marshall made this design. She does some amazing work. I'll also post a link to her page. So we start at the bottom and we pull out a loop and the tail in two different directions. Go to the next one and you do it in opposite direction. So this time we're going to pull the tail over here and a loop over here. The next one, a loop over here. I'm actually going to leave it in place and just pull the tail out. So you can see that we have the loop, the tail, the loop, the tail, the loop, the tail. On the other side, you do the exact same thing except opposite directions. So the black chevron loops over here. Now I want one over here. So I'm going to pull the tail this way and the loop this way. Can pull the loop over here, tail over here, opposite from where they were before. The loop opposite from the other one, and the tail over here. There's no right or wrong way to pull out these tails. You kind of just place them wherever you see a gap. And then once I actually get my bow on the wreath, I readjust it again just to make sure that everything is where I wanted it. And here's that little famous center loop that everyone asks about. So now, this has turned into a beautiful Terri bow. Take it off the box, and you can see that it is perfectly fluffed out and ready for your wreath. So let's go ahead and do the other two. Pull your wire out, attach it through the hook, stand it up, pull it tight, and secure it in place. Get your wires out of the way. Just remember to do everything one way and then take the other side and do it the opposite way. Before I bought the Terri bow, not the Terri bow, before I bought the Pro Bow the Hand, I didn't do bows. I tried doing the funky bow by hand, hated it every time. I just left them off. Since getting the Pro Bow the hand, my wreaths have been completely different, and the customers love them. I usually try to turn the centerpiece opposite from the outside ribbons. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Once you get the wreath on the, once you get the bow on the wreath, you're gonna take all these loops and fluff them back out so that your wreath and bow look extremely full. Once again, pull out your wire through the center hoop, around the nail head, and then we start fluffing it out. What's nice about the Fluff Box is that it's extremely heavy, and you can tug on these ribbon tails and just put them anywhere you want. I'm not crazy about the fact that I used so many pinks and greens in this bow. I wish I would have thought this out a little bit better. It kind of blends in a lot. It's not really my style. I like everything to be... I think someone called my wreath dramatic the other day. I wasn't mad at them. These look extremely long for some reason. I may trim those back a little bit. Alright, so just that fast, we fluffed out our 3 Terri bows. Now we are going to attach them to our wreath. And I'm going to have to stop the video and reconfigure our setup here so we can do that nicely. Alright, see you guys in a few minutes.